Hey Leo, welcome guys. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for tuning in. I got a fun read planned for us today, guys. So what we're gonna do today is we are going to figure out what somebody is thinking or feeling about you. We're gonna use these secret love messages cards, but we are not gonna limit them to romance. So we are gonna allow messages from anybody in your life or around you, maybe somebody who's left your life. We're even going to leave it open to spirit to deliver a message. We'll use the oracle cards. We'll let the powers that be choose one or more cards for you, and this is going to let us know what somebody's thinking about you. And then we're going to use the rider deck to clarify who this person is. So let's get started. This is perfect for somebody just as nosy as I am. I love always finding out what's going on in other people's lives, what people are thinking, what people are feeling. And ooh, they are getting ready to go today. I can feel them all jumping around in my hands. Those ones. Those are meant to be your cards today. So let's see what we got. We will find each other again. I will always find you. Interesting. In the wrong context, that could probably be creepy. Let's see what else we have. You do not know this, but even after all this time, I still care so deeply for you. I wish I could just tell you this. Huh, interesting. I just seem to keep hurting you because of all the pain I have inside. That's why I just stay away. Interesting. So this person is definitely dealing with their own demons. They have their own struggles going on, but they still very deeply care for you. Let's pull some tarot and find out who this is. We have the Hierophant in reverse. So this Hierophant, he can speak of a higher learning. He can speak of an insight. He can also represent a mentor as well. I do have the impression of higher power in here. I'm not entirely sure why. I'm going to pull more cards. We have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands represents communication. In reverse, it's the inability to communicate. I'm starting to get an impression from the cards that this message might actually be from somebody who's not in the physical world anymore. I have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles represents learning. It's learning lessons. He's sometimes called the Apprentice card. So whoever this is learning. They're learning that they should have probably just told you what they wanted to tell you when they had the chance. A Wheel of Fortune card. The Wheel of Fortune card represents fortunes changing for the better. And this might be finding inner peace, finding healing. This might be finding a way to maybe even make things right that allows them to move on and move forward. I have the Chariot card, which represents perseverance. It represents a positive movement forward as well. So moving in a positive direction. This might be somebody who is moving on, who is dealing with their shit, but still having trouble communicating it to you or unable to communicate it to you in some way. But I'm seeing a lot of positive learning and moving on cards. Interesting. The Lovers. So this might have been a romantic connection. We can definitely speak of that deep connection, of the emotional side of things, feeling that connection with each other. And I have the Moon card. The Moon card represents unknown elements, things that still have to come into play. It can also speak of everything happening for a reason and in its own time, but it is in reverse. I'm going to pull another card before I dig into that guy. And the Nine of Cups in reverse. The Nine of Cups is called the Wish Fulfillment card, but it's in reverse. So this person's wish is not going to be granted. I keep getting pulled back to that Moon card. It's not quite an everything happens for a reason. It was something unplanned. It was something unexpected here. And I have the Five of Pentacles, so being left out in the cold, going through a rough time financially, feeling like there's an area of their life that is lacking as well. And the Hanging Man in reverse. So the Hanging Man, when he's upright, he represents the only thing that can stop you from success is you. So he is a good card to have. He means that you can have what you want as long as you don't let your fears, your doubts, your insecurities get in the way. But he's in reverse here, so this person cannot have what they want. And it's not from them. These are forces beyond their control. I still keep getting the impression that this is not somebody who's in the physical world anymore, guys. And this is why they can't communicate this. This is why they can't change it. because they're no longer actually able to do it. But in this transition, they've gained some perspective, and they've done some learning, and they're finding, because I see like inner peace. I see inner peace in some of these cards and moving forward. So it's almost like all the emotional shit they were dealing with is now fading as they're transitioning, as they're coming to some sort of realization, some sort of learning, and finding some sort of peace. And the Six of Cups represents a blast from the past. So someone or something from your past, sometimes coming back into your life. It speaks of learning lessons from the past, of letting the past go. They're learning lessons. It's tied to this Eight of Pentacles and this learning lessons from the past. They're finally starting to learn. Like I said, is for at least one person out there watching this read right now, this message is coming from somebody who has already crossed over, somebody who is unable to be able to communicate this to you in any way, shape, or form because of something that happened, and they passed away. It was unexpected. It was not like they just grew old and passed. I don't even know that it was like an illness that lasted for a long time. And it was sudden. It was very unexpected. And they have no way of communicating it to you now. But now that they're on that other side of the veil, they're actually able to make some sense of things in their life. They're able to find some clarity, to find some learning, and to find some inner peace. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed your read. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care.